we're off across the Irish Sea this week to the land of my forefathers and, of course, Willie's, the Emerald Ale. Kirsty's bringing a truck on the ferry to meet us in the very south of the Republic of Ireland, the lovely city of Cork.
Here she comes. Ooh, hello. Oh, she's still got all the load.
Oh my God.
Where can she park? It looks a little congested here, Deirdre.
There's a spot up there on the left, so if you go down and swing around and then pull in here
Come
on the
back
left.
up.
Okay.
See you in a minute.
Alrighty.
Bye. Oh, shall we get back inside? It's a bit safer. Now this is Deirdre.
Hello.
And we're surprising Shane,
Yes.
your boyfriend.
Yeah. Through this way.
Oh, this is very nice. I like it. Very chic and modern, isn't it?
Well,
Have you spent all your time doing this?
yeah, we have. We spent the past 4 years doing it. It was completely derelict when we bought it.
We could just sit in here and not do the garden. Oh,
Well, it's long,
Oh God, it is really.
and I suspect it's going to be very hard.
there she is. Yes, you found your way.
Yes.
Would you like to see this now? So we've got your deck, which we
Yeah.
stood on now. Go down a few steps, don't know how many, to another deck. So you've got a much bigger deck area, and then step down onto another
a
one.
third
Oh, it
one.
looks gorgeous.
That's just to get us from here down to there comfortably without having to go down a long set of stairs.
And then these are screens here because the garden is really long and narrow, so we want to make this one separate room but still leave you that lawn area further up the garden.
Well, let me just explain what she means.
Okay.
We're going to do this bit here, and then you can do the rest.
Shane can do the rest.
And as for the planting, I mean, sort of triangles and diagonals, but we've got things like bamboos that are quite structural, and then all these are going to be multi-stem birches through shale, so the white stems will show up against the blue-grey shale, and some agapanthus to give you a bit of colour. So again, the flowering plants are going to be sort of architectural. And this thing here, I tried drawing it.
It's interesting.
It is really interesting. It's a water feature, but when you see it, you'll see how difficult it was to draw.
Okay.
I had a suspicion, I knew this was going to be quite a large timber construction.
You did help come up with the design, mate.
I know.
You said it'd be really good if we put 2 more decks.
Well, to get us down, and I knew it was going to be quite complex, so I've asked a friend of mine to come over and give us a hand. Tricky Dicky, we call him. He's Richard Foy. Yeah, he's a shop fitting joiner, he's a good carpenter, and he's flying over from London as we speak.
Now, where's Shane gone?
He's gone down to my mother's house to paint.
Why was there that little grimace when you went,
Well, he doesn't really like painting.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's down there with his friend John, who knows everything that's going on.
Okay.
He'll be in a good mood when he
I
comes home
know,
then.
he wasn't happy when he was leaving me. He's like, I can't believe I have to go down here and do this.
Is he suspicious?
No, not at all.
So where did our researcher catch up with?
Down in our local pub, talking about rugby.
Our researcher pretended to be doing a report on the popularity of rugby in Ireland and asked Sean what's the attraction apart from the funny shaped balls.
Can I ask you what the appeal is of watching rugby?
Grown men in shorts. Deirdre has dragged me along to it, I'm afraid. Deirdre's the real rugby fan. So I'm just a passenger, to be honest.
Yeah.
And what's so appealing from your point of view, David?
I've always watched it. My cousin's always played, so I've been watching it from a very young age.
We watch a lot of rugby, we don't play. Now I realise why I'm going to matches. It's just because of her, chasing men.
That's not true.
He's a rugby fan.
Yeah, we're both huge rugby fans. Munster.
Oh, never
Hence the
guessed.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Have they won anything?
Yeah.
I know they haven't, you see.
Yes, they won the Celtic League and they're
The Celtic League? Oh, that's the big one, yeah. Right.
they're going to win the Heineken Cup this year. They're going to win the Heineken Cup this year.
surely.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
I'll go and make a cup of tea because I won't wait for it.
Oh, there it is.
I found someone on the street, like a stray. Mr. Foy is here. Also, we have some extra help. Over here, we have Shane's friend Rory, who's volunteered. He doesn't know what he's let himself in for, He will by the end of the day. And over here, we have Una, which is Deirdre's friend.
Yep.
And she's volunteered. She's got a bad back, so she's only going to make the tea.
I'm working, and then Una's going to come over and we're going to go to the gym at lunchtime.
Oh, very good. Do you want a bacon sarnie?
Thank you. Look at that.
Yeah. All right.
Mmm. Brown bread. An old Cockney saying for dead. Which I hope I'm not when I finish this sandwich.
Okay, you call me so about 3, or I'll call you about 3 o'clock.
Lovely.
Okay, bye. Happy painting. He didn't swear once.
Excellent. Was that a worry?
A huge worry.
So is everything okay?
Well, he said I asked him how quickly they were going to finish. He said, well, we might be finished tonight, but they're going to stay down there anyway.
Oh, okay.
But John knows all about it, so he'll delay him for as long as we need.
That's good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Who are you?
I'm a random stranger.
A random stranger. Well, hello, random stranger.
Peter's my name.
Peter,
How are you?
hi.
Nice to meet you.
So, are you come to help?
I'm being dragged in to help.
Right. Well, you're not helping all those squabbly little boys there. You're helping us girls who are very quiet, easygoing, and
I
straightforward.
go with the girls, no bother.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And where are the girls?
I think the girls have left the building. I think they've gone to ice for their cocktails.
Really?
Yes,
I think they're sort of preempting.
I think they're preempting the end. Yeah.
It's like 12:15.
Yeah. I think I joined the women's team under false pretenses.
You'll be pleased if they come back with cocktails, though. Or are you a Guinness man?
I'll drink whatever's put in front of me, Charlie.
Good man. You're definitely in the girls' team.
Classy bloke.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, I got this in.
Right, if we just temporarily move it over.
If you wanted that for me and moved, I would have moved it for you, Tommy.
Oh, there we go. That's it. With the old stairs out of the way, we can position the framework for the first of the 2 new decks.
How many turns are we doing?
Sorry.
Right now, they should go on those legs. That's it.
On the
No,
inside?
we'll just put this clamp in here.
Yeah, okay, that's
Go on,
fine
John.
there.
We get it level by clamping temporary legs in place, and then we can prepare the post that will eventually take the weight.
There's a twig there, but I don't think that'll stop it. That's lovely.
That looks very big.
We've got some help with the painting. Martine is Shane's mother and she's been helping us keep the secret from Shane.
And hopefully I'll still be accepted as a mum after all this.
And working in the other corner is Deirdre's mom, who's very quietly painting the wall over there. I'm doing a great job here being gaffer.
Excellent delegation.
Now these 4-inch concrete blocks serve 2 purposes. One is when we actually put the post on them, it keeps them from having contact with the soil, so prolongs the life. And 2, they act as a spreader, like a foundation for it. Perfect.
It's a bit like Scotland, Ireland, you know.
Is it?
They all-
Unpredictable.
They all talk funny and you get 7 seasons of weather in about half an hour.
This 4x4 post we've mortised on 2 sides, so that when we put it in position right into the corner, it actually sits. You have to give us a hand here, Rich. Lift this up a fraction, just so I can slide it in. That's it, that's perfect. Right? So it supports this beam, and it supports this beam that comes through to the end. They both sit on the shoulder. Now we just pop in all the rafters, 15 inches or 400mm apart, to support the actual decking boards.
Oh no, I can't. Oh, see, no, it's stupid. So Shane watches the programme all the
Oh
time.
my God! Like at night time, you know, it's on. It's repeated.
Yeah.
I'll say, "What time is it?" He's like, "It's 10 to ground force."
10 to ground force. So will he be impressed with what we've done?
Oh God, yeah. Well, he's always commenting that if they only worked a little bit harder on day one, they wouldn't be in such a panic on day two.
So what's he doing now?
What's Shane doing? He texted me and said, "Oh, I'm walking the dog on the beach." But then he texted Rory and said, "I'm in the lobster pot and having a pint."
He's been
had. Yeah.
Right, are you ready, girls?
Okay.
Rory, give us a hand. You get on that corner. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We go up first.
Why are all the men that way and we're here?
Right.
Up onto that batten. That's it. Down onto the batten. Come to me. Yeah, that's fairly good because we want to get a flower bed in that end. It's 4:05. We're making pretty good progress. I reckon that in about another 45 minutes, Rich, we'll be ready.
Phone. Hey, what are you up to? You are not, are you? Is he? What time am I coming down where? I'm not going to school. I don't know. I told Una that I go out with her tonight. I don't think she can. Look, let me call Una and ask her. Bye. I'll think of a
You
better
don't
lie than
actually
that.
need to phone Una because she's
You're looking at
I reckon that'll do for tonight. Yeah, you all done for tonight?
Yeah. Right then.
Night out with the girls, here we are.
See you in a minute.
And who's the first round on?
I think it has to be me.
Witness, just turn on that and we want that.
I'm definitely buying the first round.
That could have been a disaster. Right, well, cheers, boys and girls. Thanks for all the work.
Yes. Thank you for your hard work, everyone. Yes. What a lovely view you brought us down here for. Look.
The mud.
Flats have gone on.
Well, if you finished quicker, you might have had the tide in.
We might not come tomorrow.
I mightn't either.
Yeah, but you're not even. Look, you're hanging over the newel post there.
Well, I didn't know how you'd fixed it. What
Well, I
you
haven't
doing?
fixed it at all.
Don't get smarty pants with me.
The young couple is squabbling again.
First nail going in, first decking board. At 9 o'clock in the morning.
What? Nothing. Carry on. I thought it was an eclipse of the sun, actually. Carry on.
Don't laugh and encourage him.
Did it go dark over there, Charlie?
All right, that was funny the first time.
Right then, Deirdre. A little bit of potting up. How are your potting up skills?
I'll be fine when I'm finished.
Okay, now we've got these pots. These are just normal terracotta ones that we've painted, and they match in really well with what's going to be the water feature. See what I mean about difficult to draw? Now we're going to put the agapanthus in pots because they're much happier in containers, because being root bound it makes them flower. A lot of people put them in the ground and they grow very healthy but don't flower, so much happier. And also they're going to be reasonably hardy here, being Cork, you know, it's quite mild, but at home we'd have to protect them by moving them up close to the house. So if they're in pots it's much easier to do.
Whoa. That's
How's that?
spot on.
And both ways, yeah?
Lovely. It's a very handy level there. post level, does both sides at once. Great, that's it. We can screw that now.
Okay.
Just about there-ish. Yep. Right, this is Betula jackmontii, and it's really grown, like all betulas or birches, for its fabulous bark. It's a real lovely pinky white colour rather than a bright white. And this bit's really nice, picking that off to expose it.
It's like dead skin.
Don't you leave all your dead skin over my flower bed.
It's all organic.
Right, so we're going to have 3 birches, 1, 2, 3, that are going to get to about 25, 30 foot high, so that'll screen that off. And a bit of colourful planting here, bamboos over there. And we're not sure about the hole over there yet. So this is a nice one, yeah?
Yeah, on the end would be good, I think.
Bacon sarnie.
Saviour, beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice Irish bacon.
Wow, thank
This
you
is the
very
reason
much.
I could never be a vegetarian.
Big fella fighting a little wasp.
I thought wasps were supposed to be vegetarian. Get your own. Hey, hey.
If you put the sandwich down, he'll leave you alone.
No, yeah.
No, I'm not putting the sandwich down, no. That's more or less the end of the first deck done. It's now 5 to 11, and all we've got to do now is do all the handrail spindles, deck that one down to the lower deck, put the decking on, and we've got 1, 2, 3 sets of stairs to make, and we don't even know what time he's coming back. Deirdre, what's the latest? Have you heard from Shane?
I got a text from him. I told him I was in a meeting all morning, and he just texted me and said, "How did your meeting go? Give me a call when you come out." So that's where we're at the moment. I haven't called him yet.
You don't know what time he's coming back?
No.
Good morning, Una. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Why are the dark glasses, dear?
Sun shining.
No, it's not. It wouldn't be that you might have partaken of too much hospitality last night.
No comment.
Speechless for once.
I think that's the Fifth Amendment again.
That's nice.
Yep.
Right, yep. And I'm tempted to just remove some of the lower stems.
Okay.
So that you really see it against the blue shale.
Yep, okay.
Am I screwing this? All right.
You know where your hands are, don't you? You want to be careful, Mr. Walsh.
3. Right. Now normally, if you're buying plants at a garden centre, you don't get ones that are totally root bound like this. But bamboos grow so quickly. And you get 2 different types, clump forming and ones that runner. Now if you look bamboos up in the books, the different names, in one book it'll say one thing, it's clump forming, in another book it'll say it runners. From my experience, the richer the soil, the less likely they are to run. So this will be ideal because the soil's really nice and rich. All you want to do is tease out a couple of the roots and never let bamboos dry out because they don't like it at all. Now these bamboos are Pseudosassa japonica. You can see how beautiful this soil is close up. Give it a scrunch together and it, binds nicely. Full of moisture, nutrients. If you have a look at the grass up there, it's gorgeous and green. So these plants will have a lovely time in here.
Deirdre, just got a text from Shane. Yeah. No rush, just leaving now. No, it's only 12.
How long will it take him to get back?
It's an hour and a half, but I know they mustn't be coming straight back because John would have let me know.
We won't be ready.
We won't be ready by 5.
So plan B has to go into action.
Well, let me call John and see what he says.
so it's a better fixing than the creeping again.
We have them stalled well and truly. Hook, line and sinker.
Oh, well, Shane, you've got it.
Yeah, we got him.
Well done.
He's actually meeting me with his friend, who's also his business partner, and we've discussed some details, and they're going to meet me in my house at 3:30.
Fantastic.
So that should be okay.
And you'll keep him busy?
I'll waffle for a while.
2 hours.
Okay?
Well done.
I really like the colours here. Really zingy, aren't they? People say that plants are really boring because they're all just green. And these are all just greens and yellows all mixed together with no flowers except for the escapee fuchsia, which belonged to Deirdre already, so I didn't think I'd better take that out. But it looks really zingy, really nice colour. And to set it all off, we're mulching in chunky slate from the nearby Glenview quarry. Now Will's kindly cut a hole in the deck here for me so I can plant in it, because when you have a really big expanse of deck, it's very practical but can look really hard. So we've put some planting through, and we've got Hydrangea funiculata, which is different from the mop-headed ones, very pretty, flowers late summer, early autumn. And then we've got Liriope muscari, and muscari refers to the flowers which are similar to the grape hyacinth, which is muscari.
I've got to complete about a year ago.
Rose in there. Well, it's not quite. So what's the time, guys?
It's
10 to 3.
3:45.
3:45, so that means we've got about 2 hours then.
Oh, I don't know, I'm going to do it in 2 hours.
Oh, Richard's mopping his head. Stressed.
We've got to finish these handrails. We've still got to make the staircase.
So you're going to do the stairs first before you start messing those handrails up, yeah?
We've got to finish these ones first.
What ones?
See these ones you're looking at?
This is going to be the water feature, and what we're going to put in there is actually a mister. So this is going to be a small pool of water and then mist in it, and it will just spill over. And this is going to be a wine cooler.
It looks like a broken egg.
I know, that's what I like about it. Right, this is a mister, which is this thing here, and it works by that little disc there, vibrates like mad, and it causes the water to atomise. And you have to have about 3.5 centimetres of water over the top, and it's got to be really clean water. You can't just leave it in the whole time. You need to change the water regularly. And also, it's really just for the summer, because it's not one that you can leave outside all the time. But it's quite fun, and if they take it in the winter, we can still have water in there with some pebbles, and it'll make a great bird bath.
We've got 29 minutes.
So Deirdre, are you nervous?
Nervous, excited nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that then?
Oh, I kind of want it to be 5 o'clock, but I don't know what he's going to do.
Can someone turn the electrics on? Needs readjusting.
He's going to be there in 10 minutes. He's on his way, okay?
Got 10 minutes, Kirsty.
Is that
Here.
exact?
Got another one? No, that's it. That's all right. We'll literally see what we have some leeway with it.
That's the trick.
Thank you.
Is there another lighter,
Come on,
anyone?
quick.
Okay.
Where
Thanks.
are we hiding?
3 minutes. My voice is going.
I'm in this.
Can someone give us a hand? Get this fence back in.
Ready? That's it. Done.
Is it?
Here, Peter. Tommy! That's it! He's here! You're meant to be meeting him!
Hey, John. You working hard?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm after making you the most amazing surprise.
Hey, Raj. If it's a dog, you can send it back.
It's not a dog. I promise. It's not a dog.
What the hell is going on?
What? Guess who's here?
You're taking the piss.
I'm not.
Oh my god! I don't believe this. Oh my god, guys! Can I try this again?
I'm not going to introduce
Charlie,
you because
how
you know
doing?
everyone.
Good.
How are you? It's lovely to see you.
Nice
Wow.
to meet
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Tommy, how are you doing? How are you? Kirsty,
Hi there.
how are you?
Good,
How you doing?
thank
Where's the man with the hat?
Yeah.
Mr. Hat, how the hell are you, boy?
Not too bad.
And this is Richard.
Richard, new man, how you doing? I'm shaking.
Lies that we've told you.
Oh, John.
John, come on in.
How was he? Was he
John.
nice to
Did you know
behave?
this was going on? I didn't know what was going on all the time.
How do you think there was all the slow varnishing?
That was the only reason I was made to the
Yeah.
vanishing. Yeah, I'm coming home soon. Yeah, I know. Oh, and about right too, 5 o'clock. Yeah, your usual time. I should have known.
Although in this instance, we could have done with another half an hour.
The extra decks have brought the house to the garden and the garden to the house.
We know how these guys just love to party, and now they've got lots of outside space to party on. Let's just hope that old Irish mist stays firmly in the pond.
What should I say?
Oh, hey.
What's that?
Cheers.
Schlointer.
Yeah.
So from Black Rock on a rock steady deck.
Hey! In the very, very green Emerald Isle.
Yes. Till the next time. Goodbye and.
Brilliant. Charlie, thank you so much.
You did very well.
Richard.
Sorry if we shouted at anyone, but that's part of it all. But at least you know there's a panic at the end.
Thank you.